I've got a major gripe with Sinners that we gotta talk about, man. This was an incredible movie, but there is one little thing that pissed me off just a little bit. Where the fuck did the Native American vampire hunters go, brother? I wanted so much more of these guys in this movie, dude. They were such a cool concept. I love that the main antagonist of Sinners is this vampire that was being hunted by the Native American tribe. He was on the run. He was super fucked up. They almost got his ass. But of course, he narrowly manages to escape and rebuild his commune, his new community. But what's the connection here? How did these hunters find Remick in the first place? What was their relationship? These hunters were apparently from the Choctaw Nation, which are a Native American tribe that are recognized as one of the 5 civilized tribes. They have a rich history in Oklahoma and a strong presence in Mississippi, which makes sense as to why they're in this movie. It seems like Remick, our evil vampire, drops down from the sky. He is on the run. He is super messed up. He was almost at the end. We see those dumb, racist KKK idiots let Remick into their home because he has some coin for them, right? And we see that they're so racist that they trust this random fucked up white man over these Choctaw Native Americans. They're trying to help him out. They're like, hey man, I know you have that guy in there. He's not what he seems. I'm telling you, you want to get out. One of the other Native Americans was like, hey man, the sun's going down. We got to get the fuck out of here. He knows that this dude is lurking in that house. He's like, hey man, Godspeed, y'all be good. He knew they were fucked. He knew they weren't trusting him. They already have their own reservations about the white man, I'm sure. So they were like, peace. Saw this shit on Twitter like, yes, these white men are dangerous. Get the fuck out. You can even see the vultures, those 3 birds flying, hovering over this house, signifying that they know he's there. They might have been tracking the vulture. That might be following Remick. My belief is that Remick, the master vampire in Sinners, was being chased down by the Choctaw tribe because he was seeking out another with the ability that Sammy had. Preacher Boy had the ability to commune with ancestors through the power of music, past and present, and this guy wanted that. But the movie also tells us that every culture has their own version of what Preacher Boy can do, and in the Native American tribes, they call them firekeepers. Vampires have their own music throughout this entire film. We see it all over the place. There's a lot of Irish lore to it. But we also know that there's no soul to it anymore because they're vampires. They're not humans. They don't have the ability to pierce the veil. They don't have the ability to be defiant anymore. They don't have the ability to connect bloodlines and timelines. So I think that Remick was going from group to group trying to find these people that can pierce the veil in all of these different cultures. He seeks out the Native American Choctaw tribe first. He might have heard something the same way he heard Sammy, but because they're so gifted in the spiritual world, they're probably very connected in that folklore that they're like, get the fuck out, and hunted this man almost dead. The concept of Remick, who was likely persecuted way back in Ireland when his culture and his identity was stolen from him initially, then has to go place to place to try and take others' ability or take their culture in order to commune with his old ancestors, is wildly interesting to me, right? There's a lot of shit in there about colonialism, about imperialism, and about assimilation. I think stuff like this is excellent world building. Even if it is just sprinkled in there, I think it matters so much. It makes everything feel alive. The vampires don't just appear out of nowhere. There is a reason for everything.